Welcome back to Giant Monster Games. My name is Adrian. We are playing Budget Storm, and what do I think of this opening hand? I don't like this opening hand at all. I'm not gonna lie, but I think we can actually keep it, mostly because reasons. I mean, it's not a bad opening hand, but we don't have any of our get a whole bunch of mana or our draw engine, but we do have make stuff cheaper and Pyromancer Ascension, which is also really good. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. It's not the most amazing opening hand, but it is an opening hand. It's an opening hand. Play a red, ship it to our opponent, let our opponent guess what we're playing. At this point, well, I mean, he would know if it was burn, because we would burn him right away. And our opponent is playing also Storm. Is it a mirror Storm match? Let's find out. So if it is, I should probably play Electromancer. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Play Electromancer. We drew a mountain as well, which is like the worst thing we could have drawn at this point. Because, yeah, worst thing we could have drawn. Oh. It could also be just like a what? What? It's definitely not a Storm Mirror match. Is he gonna counter it? Does he have a mana leak? No, mana leak wouldn't do, but Spell Snare will do it. Well, good thing we have two of them, I guess. That's a thing. That is a thing. So what are we playing against then? What runs blue, green, and counter spells? I feel like I don't know my meta right now. I feel slightly lost in my decisions in life. I think it's gonna be Pyromancer's Ascension. Hold on. Is it whenever you play an instant sorcery spell with Pyromancer? Oh, no. Okay, I was gonna say, oh, we can play Pyromancer Ascension, then Goblin Electromancer and get a token? No. Or get a counter on it? No. Because it is just instants and sorcery spells. So, with that in mind, I think what we do is we go Goblin Electromancer. And then I think we're gonna go Tormenting Voice right away, pitching Grapeshot. Or pitching the mountain. Actually, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that right away? I could also just play Grapeshot for 2 damage. Is theoretically an option. I don't really want to do that. But Tormenting Voice will get us some extra cards. Hopefully we can actually draw into stuff. You can also pitch the mountain. That is also theoretically an option. I think we're gonna go that way. So Tormenting Voice, paying 1 because it's cheaper. And I think we pitch the mountain. Yeah. Mountain, you go to the graveyard. Drawing into 2 cards, assuming our opponent doesn't counter this. Opponent could very well counter it. They don't. Sweet, Past in Flames. This is also actually pretty good. Ship it to our opponent. We have nothing else we need to do. So we're going to want to get Pyromancer's Ascension to play next turn. And now we need to draw stuff. Draw-y kind of things is something we need right now. In a quite substantial manner. Quite substantial amount of drawing needed. The nice thing is our opponent hasn't played any creatures or anything like that, so we can also swing in for an additional 2 damage. He's also done a bunch of damage for us already, so we don't need to do as crazy of storm count, which is nice. Okay, so our opponent is at 16 already, which is good for us. And plays another Storm Vent or Steam Vents for 2. He bolts our Electromancer, which is fine in theory. Pyromancer's Ascension and double Pyromancer's Ascension. Well, I guess we can go for it. We play the other Pyromancer's Ascension, ship it to our opponent, and we are playing the waiting game at this point. Yeah, we're playing the waiting game. Our opponent might counter this. Do they counter it? Mana leak? Sure, we have a second one. We could, in theory, play it, actually. We could just play Desperate Ritual and then keep it in play. Do I do that? I don't think we do that. We need to keep up Desperate Ritual for when we're actually going to storm off. And that's not going to be this turn, so let's not do that. Okay, ship it to our opponent's turn. We're not doing anything yet. I love it how it brings up the storm count here consistently. Even though, I mean, we're not going off. Just because it's like, okay, I saw a high storm count, or I saw cards that have storm. So it's like, immediately wants to put it there. Which is smart. I mean, that's very smart. I feel like this is where our opponent's going to play something. Ooh, are we playing a werewolf deck? No. No. Okay, well, maybe it might be some crazy werewolf deck. Some crazy werewolf deck. Okay, well, that's It's possible. Completely possible. You don't see it very often, that's for sure. At this point, I think it's just another Pyromancer's Ascension. Yeah, why not? Let's go this way. I'll leave up the blue, just in case. Shivan Reef. And then we ship it to our opponent. We need draw, and we need... Yeah, we need draw, and we need technically make stuff cheaper. We're pretty far off. I'm not going to lie. We are like at least 2 full turns off from being able to go off. So we are waiting. We are waiting quite substantially. Not the best situation to be in. But we're not in a bad place. Having Pyromancer Ascension in play is really good. Because Pyromancer Ascension, once you kind of like get a little bit of storm action going, is actually pretty easy to trigger. But at this time, we are just kind of waiting. So our opponent's going to swing in for 4. Slow clock for us. Slow clock for us. And I think this is going to flip this guy for him right away. Yep. Flipping over that. Not going to be hard for us to flip him back, though. Which is nice. Oh, it deals 2 damage to target opponent. Neat. Cool. I'm just going to always yield to this. So he's going to do 2 damage to our face. And Past in Flames again. Not what we want or need. Theoretically... I'm just thinking, theoretically we could actually play like Desperate Ritual. Desperate Ritual's gonna get us 1 extra mana, so we'd have 5 mana. No. I'm just thinking we could play Desperate Ritual and Grapeshot and like kill this guy. When he flips back over, but because it'll like... Yeah, no. I think we're gonna hold on and take 6. Drawing a second Past in Flames is really bad. That's really, really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We are in a tight situation. Opponent just has like all of the weird fetches. That's kind of funny. Like Pluto Delta, not playing any black. Was it Scalding? Oh, Scalding Tarn actually makes sense. Pluto Delta though, I'm like, oh, what? Okay, that's what you want. So swinging for 6. We have to go off next turn, and we have to try. We need draw. We need a draw card of some sort. Pyretic Ritual is not it, but Pyretic Ritual does allow us to technically play Tormenting Voice. Technically, we could kill this guy. That is an option. Because we can go Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual, Past in Flames, Tormenting Voice, which allows us to draw but doesn't really help us in any other way. Or Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual, which puts us at, what? That's 6 mana from 4 mana. So at 6 we have 7 mana at that point. 7, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we have any way of getting out of this. I don't think we have any actual way of getting out of this. Let's just try it though. I mean, why not? Like, what do we have to lose at this point? Nothing. It's either... I don't think we have any way of actually getting out of this though. Not at all. And then it's going to be 1 and 1. So we're sitting at 7 mana? 5, 6? No, we're sitting at 6 mana. And then... I think we just go tap, 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 tap. So we have 2 mana left over, which allows us to play Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual, and then Tormenting Voice. Technically, we're gonna try. I mean, I don't think we can actually do it. Like, I'm trying to do the math in my head really quickly, but I don't think we can actually get it. So Desperate Ritual for... Yeah. Mostly because we don't have the blue. So Desperate Ritual. Yes. And then it's going to be... So it's Desperate Ritual what? Oh, if he counters us, we're done. He's going to counter it. Cryptic Command. Not just any counter. The worst type of counter. So that doesn't help us at all. Well, that's GG. Let's go to the sideboard. That sucked. That sucked so hard. Yeah. We could have at least killed this guy if we would have won. We could have actually killed both these guys. But, yeah. So, sideboarding. Sideboarding's a thing. So, we're against... we need Dispel. The big one is he's running counters. We need Dispel. What else do we need? I don't think he's going to try and do anything else, but we will put in a single Empty the Warren, and we will take out a single piece of the puzzle. We're going to take out a single Pyromancer Ascension, a single Grapeshot, and we need to take out one more thing. One more thing. I think we leave in all of the Electromancers. I'm almost thinking taking out another Pyromancer Ascension is probably a good idea. It's a good card, but it's going to be... We're already going to be running low on stuff, and so I think it's going to be harder to actually get off. And we're putting in the single Empty the Warrens in as a backup in case he does have Surgical Extraction or something of the sort, to basically pull out all of our Grapeshots or our other win conditions. We have Empty the Warrens as a backup win condition. And then theoretically our backup win condition is swinging in for damage with Baral and Goblin Electromancer, I guess. Technically, not a very good one, but it is in theory it is a plan. So, yeah. Goodbye. I don't want you. We are going to play first because we lost. And this is actually a decent opening hand. I like the idea of having a Dispel. I do like that idea. Yeah. Sounds good. We're going to keep this. And we have pieces of the puzzle. We have and 3 mana, so which is also quite nice. So, yeah, ship it to our opponent's turn. I think we're going to try Baral. Do we do Baral or do we do Electromancer first? I think we do Electromancer first. Because he will... Ooh, Grafdigger's Cage. Definitely didn't put anything in to deal with that. Huh. That's a thing. That's a thing. Oh boy. Why? I should have done the next level sideboarding where if he puts in Graveyard Hate, what do we have to deal with that? But I didn't. So now I'm the fool. So I think we go Electromancer here. Just because. And then we're gonna go Baral next turn, and then we're probably gonna go Pieces of the Puzzle also next turn. Try and dig up the stuff. Try and dig up the stuff. We'll also swing in if he doesn't have a creature, or he doesn't get rid of this guy. Which is completely possible. He's probably going to get rid of Goblinmancer, or Electromancer. The nice thing is if he does get rid of Electromancer, then we're going to play Baral next turn, and then we have Dispel up, so we can actually counter him trying to get rid of Baral. So yeah, there we go. Electromancer goes away. It happens. Not the end of the world. We kind of knew something like that was going to happen. He could also have Spell Snare still, technically. So that is a thing. Let's try Baral. Does he have Spell Snare? If he has Spell Snare, we're going to Dispel it. And I think we ship it, and then we're going to opt at the end of his turn if he doesn't try and kill Baral. If he does try and kill Baral, then we're going to Dispel it, and we're going to draw a card off of it. Because this is the one card that interacts with Baral, where you get whenever an ability or whatever a spell or ability you control counters a spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So we can do some card filtering. At this point, I'm not sure about what we would actually discard. We'd probably discard Opt, realistically. Tireless Tracker. Yeah, we can let him have Tireless Tracker. It's not the best for us, but it's not the end of the world either. And he doesn't have anything, so we might as well opt right now. Tormenting Voice. Do we want Tormenting Voice? I think the answer is no. Ideas Unbound is technically better. And Manamorphose. We don't have enough mana producing stuff. We do have a bunch of card draw though. I think we just pass it to our opponent and we draw another card. I think that's going to be the game plan. We can't really use Ideas Unbound. Yeah, we can't really use Ideas Unbound until we're going off. Again, as I said before in another video, Ideas Unbound is really good, but we can't just use it to try and get cards because it is really bad card filtering. So we kind of need to use it to go off with, not try and filter our hand. because you basically lose a card. Filter lose card is what it is. Okay, go to our turn, I guess. Our opponent could theoretically Cryptic at this point, but we have Dispel up. Yeah, opponent, swing in, sure, do your thing. We do have some mana production right now. Again, Manamorphose right now is actually produce 2 mana, so it actually gets us a free mana out of the deal. So these two combined will get 5. We might be able to go off next turn, actually. We might actually be able to go off. Maybe. We'll see what we draw. It's going to be dependent on what we draw. Yeah. Tireless Tracker. Opponent Scries, Serum Visions. I think we might also try and go off next turn because it looks like he's almost completely tapped out. So definitely no Cryptic, which is actually one of the things that is going to be problematic for us to deal with. Well, theoretically we have Dispel, but I kind of want to hold up more mana than possible, if possible. Okay, going to our turn. Opt? Yeah. I think we're going to go for it, guys. I don't really want to wait any longer. Okay, so here we go. Get that salt ready, guys, because we're about to go for it. We're about to go for it now. So we need what? Red for sure and blue? Red and blue? Yeah, I think red and blue. We draw an island. Do we want to play the island now? I think the answer is no. I don't think we do yet. I think we play Ideas Unbound, though. So that is going to be blue, and the blue we had in our mana pool. Drawing 3 cards. Leaving up this blue for Dispel if our opponent decides to do anything funny. Which he may decide to do something funny. By funny, I mean not funny, and we're going to have to counter it. But that is the thing. We do have Manamorphose, though, so we can still theoretically get more mana. 2 mana of whatever we need. So our opponent is deciding. Either they're deciding what to do, or they're playing Show and Tell, where we show them a card, and then they have to decide if they actually want to do something with it or not. Okay, so we Dispel this guy with the blue mana, which means we get to draw a card, which is good. Okay. Yes. I do, because I want to discard the island. Okay, and we draw Manamorphose, which is actually probably the best case scenario right now for us. What is it? Pyretic Ritual? I think Pyretic Ritual is the next best option. Get 3 mana. Manamorphose. Yes, red. Getting blue-red or blue-blue? I think it's blue... I think it's blue-red. Or blue-blue. We already have a blue in the mana pool, so I think it's blue... let's go blue-blue. We want to play the mountain, technically. And I think it's going to be Manamorphose again. Pay with this, and we're going to get red-red this time. So, red-red. I'm just talking my way through it, guys. We're trying to figure it out as we go. And Tormenting Voice. Yep. Discarding the island. Drawing 2 cards. We draw another island. And what do we do now? Do we Pieces to the Puzzle? Pieces of the Puzzle for 2. Yeah, I think so. Pieces of the Puzzle. Blue-red. Oh, that's a bad show. It's a bad show. Pyretic Ritual. Manamorphose for blue. So we pay for it with a red. We get a blue-red out of the deal. Shivan Reef isn't really going to do much for us. I think we go Opt. And that stays on top. Does it stay on top? It doesn't allow us to draw anymore. So I think we actually put it on the bottom. We draw Dispel, which doesn't quite do it for us. Hold on, cancel that. We can still play 12, 13, 14. We can get to 15. So I think it's going to be Electromancer. Oh, I didn't have enough. Oh, I did. Ah. Oh my god. I totally 100%. 100%. Wait, it didn't allow me to actually. I was gonna. Oh, I couldn't dispel it anyways. I could not have dispelled it. Can I what? Counter target instant spell. We don't have any other instant spells in play. So I think we go Grapeshot our opponent's face. Yes. Same as target for all of these. And okay. Okaying for all of this. I don't think this kills our opponent, but we should get him down to 1 or 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. And then we go to combat. Hold on. Yeah, we have mana sitting in our mana pool. We can't play stuff out of our graveyard. So technically we whiffed, but we still have damage from Baral. Technically, and I think we're gonna play the island and then leave up Dispel. So if he plays another creature, oh yes, discarding cards. I forgot about that. Yeah, well, we discarded the 2 cards we have, so that's what it goes. So if our opponent plays a creature, they stay alive. If our opponent does not play a creature, we have to draw into something else. We got our opponent to 1. To 1. Oh my god. We tried. I'm sure there was a better way if I could have done that, and you guys probably are going to be like, you could have done this, but I didn't. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure there was probably a better way of me doing that, and you guys can probably let me know in the comment section. Desperate Ritual. Ship it to our bonus turn. We're just going to play this game where we're going to spin the wheels until we find something. Yeah. So I'm sure, as I said, there's probably a better way I could have done all that, and I probably could have went off. You guys can let me know in the section down below. I wonder. No, because we threw the Pyromancer's Ascension from the. Did we? I'm not sure where we threw it from. Not sure where we threw it from, but we didn't manage to go there. Again. Pyretic Ritual. Neat. We're getting mana. If we would have drawn either of those, we would have actually managed to kill our opponent. One damage. 1 damage. Yeah, and he's drawing cards as well. He's looking for answers, I think, as well at this point. He can't attack in with Tireless Tracker unless he can immediately kill us. But, yeah. That is a thing. That is a thing. If only I didn't have a Dispel in my hand. If it was something else I could have countered spells. I could have countered Goblin Electromancer when I played it. But I didn't have anything, so it didn't work that way. Yeah. So close! I was so close. We're not out yet, though. We're not out yet. Do we have bounce stuff? I think I had... Did I put bounce stuff in? No, I put in... what did I put in? I put in the Dispels, I put in Empty the Warren, and I put in something else. Wasn't bounce, though, that's for sure. I think I put in... Yeah. We're waiting. Tarmogoyf. That becomes... That's a thing. That is a card. That's a card that happens. So our opponent's going to swing in for 5, knowing that we're not going to block it. If we would have put in bounce cards, it would have been good. We didn't put in any bounce cards, though. I don't think. I'm 99% sure I did not put any bounce cards in. Oh, so close. So close. Mountain. Do I hold up the mountain or do I play it? I think I just play it. Ship it to our opponent. Opponent can't attack with both. So that is a thing that they cannot do, is attack with both. Ugh. Grafdigger's Cage, I should have known. I should have known to put bounce. I know I definitely did not put bounce in because that's how we would have dealt with Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, because I took out the other Pyromancer's Ascension. What else did I put in? If we draw and empty the Warrens, we're in a good spot. I mean, I think we put in 3 empty warrens in. So we should be able to win if we draw empty the warrens. Ooh. Opponent swings with everything. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's holding up a bolt. So this goes... I guess we go here. What else are our options? That is our option. Which is fine. We get rid of our Baral. And if we draw empty the warrens, we are laughing. If we don't, we don't. It's all about what we draw. We draw Tormenting Voice. That actually may do it as well. That may also do it. Well, I think if we're going to go for it, we're going to go for it. So, bam, bam. Pyretic Ritual. He may also have like a Cryptic or something. He has 7 cards in hand. Storm 2.0. Does our opponent decide he's going to counter this? If he does, I'm happy man. If he doesn't, well, if he doesn't, then he may be holding up and probably just counter Tormenting Voice. We're going to find out after these messages. What does our opponent do? So, I can't believe that. Going to 1. Okay, so our opponent doesn't, which means he's 99% chance. I'm willing to bet money. He's going to pitch the... He's going to counter Tormenting Voice. He doesn't. Oh. Oh, then. That is a thing. We can play the Electromancer. And then we can play pieces to the puzzle. If he doesn't counter it. If he counters it, we're done. He counters it. Oh, no. What are we to do? Well, we say, GG. Thanks, opponent. It was so close. But not close enough. Club 1 life. This is GG. Good luck, good game. Ship it to our opponent and let them do their thing. Until next time, my name's Adrian, this is GiantMonsterGames. Thanks for watching. This has been Budget Storm, and this was the worst game I've played. The most painful game I've played in a long time. Until next time, don't forget to game like a giant monster. Thanks for watching the videos here on GiantMonsterGames. If you want to support the channel directly, we now have a Patreon page which you can go and become part of the broader GiantMonsterGames community. Additionally, if you want to see some other awesome videos, you can click right here or right here.